Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of Op Review. So this week we're doing my defensive main, or this episode I'm doing my defensive main because last episode I did my offensive main, which is Maverick. So as you can see, my defensive main is featured right now. It's Mira. So we're just gonna take a look at her guns, what she can do, her ability, that kind of stuff. So Mira is a defensive operator. She's a 3 difficulty and a 1 speed, but she's a 3 armor, which is nice. She has a unique loadout because she's one of 4 ops in the game who can have a primary and secondary shotgun. If you watched my double pumping video, you'll see that I tried out this strat before. Her primary shotgun is a longer range and better mobility, or equal mobility. This is a long range shotgun, and this is her short range shotgun. Both shotguns do immense amount of damage. She also has the Vector 0.45 ACP, which is normally a gun I'll use. I use the holographic sight on the Vector. I don't really prefer red dot. I don't like using red dot. And then reflex is an alright scope and good to use in different things. Here I'm going to be using the compensator barrel. And if I never want to suggest you use the suppressor because it actually takes away damage unlike all of these other barrels. So you can pick which barrel you like, just depending on the look and the feel of it. I suggest don't use the suppressor because it takes away that small bit of damage that you don't want. Then you had just a regular vertical grip. It's the only vertical grip that you can have for Mira, so I suggest using it. And then under barrel you can have a laser sight, but I don't want to have a laser sight. I like having a plain opened up gun. Charms and skins don't really matter. You can put on whatever you want. I've kept Mira's gun just plain unique, her gun, and then I don't use any charms either. So her primary shotgun is a really good and powerful shotgun. It has 50 damage, but if you're up close enough, you can pretty much one-tap anybody, or at least knock them to the ground. I actually do use a laser sight on this because in close quarter combat, if you don't have time to load, you can still use your laser sight to get a general idea of where you're. That way, if you don't have time to aim down, you're an accurate shot off. So I would suggest using the laser sight on this. Same thing here. Weapon skins and charms don't really matter. I haven't equipped any weapon skins, or I don't have any charms either. Her secondary shotgun, the ITA 12S, is a really good shotgun, but it doesn't have a lot of range on it. I once again use a laser sight. Just like I said, if you're in close quarters and don't have time to aim, you can still try and get an accurate shot off on your enemy that's trying to attack you, and that's pretty important. I use the reflex scope on this. For a close range shotgun, I don't think red dot or holographic is as effective as a reflex scope would be, and then I just hate red dot. I don't like red dot at all. And then no charms or weapon skins. And then finally we get to our pistol. It's compared to a lot of other operators' pistols, it has a low damage at 48. A lot of operators have at least a pistol with above 50. So that pistol above 50 is here substituted by her secondary shotgun that she can have instead. I'm here using the muzzle brake instead of suppressor because on an already low damage pistol, I don't want to lose any more damage, and suppressors just take away that damage that you don't want. Underbarrel is a sight just because it doesn't really change the gun or the way it looks too much. I just don't prefer using one. And then weapon skins, I haven't added anything to it, but I use her secondary shotgun anyway, so I don't often use that pistol. Nitrocell and barbed wire. Nitrocell is great for a defensive defensive operators in a close trying to kill somebody that get somebody that's or if they're trying to get a group. If you see a group of people and you want to try and take them out, you can actually Mira has a mirror window, So if you break that Mira window, you can throw the C4 out and try and get 2 to 3 or even 4 kills, 5 kills sometimes. So Nitrocell is a great loadout option for Mira, and I suggest using it all the time. There's also her barbed wire. A lot of operators have barbed wire as well. You can use these to slow people getting upstairs, or you can hear them breaking to find out their locations. But with a Mira window, I don't think that barbed wire is 100% necessary to use when you have the window and the Nitrocell and your other teammates to help you out. So I suggest using the Nitrocell over the barbed wire. And so that's kind of her loadout, her vector, the ITA-12L, the ITA-12S, the USP-40, the barbed wire, and the Nitrocell. I would suggest using the vector and the ITA-12. So her black mirror is Mira's ability. It deploys a one-way bulletproof mirror on a breakable or reinforced surfaced walls. Also can be ejected to create a murder hole. So basically what they're saying here is when there's a reinforced wall, and since there's a reinforced wall, you can't see through it. So with a Mira window, you can equip that there, and it actually blows open a piece of the wall, so there's open on one side, the defending side that you put it on, so you can see what's going on the other side, but the defenders only see a black screen, so they can't get any intel. But Mira can get the intel and relay it to her team, which is very important in ranked games when you're trying to figure out where people are. So intel is always key, and Mira can definitely help you out there. Since she is a intel op and usually an anchor, she's only a 1 speed, so I wouldn't suggest roaming with Mira. She's a great operator to use though, and always a great anchor. And then headgear and uniforms always don't really matter. I just kind of have the basic uniform on, the basic headgear, all that. Overall, just a great op. She's was born, if you really want to know, born on November 18th. She's 39 years old. She's from Spain. And yeah, that's just kind of my review on Mira, why I like her, her loadout, all that. So if you want to see one of your ops get analyzed or me talk about them, make sure to comment it down below, and I'll make sure to do it. Hope you enjoyed, and until you watch my next video, see ya.